You must have heard of mutual funds and you don't really know how to get started. In today's video, I'll be telling you everything you need to know about mutual funds, how you can get started choosing the best mutual fund if you're a beginner investor. So we'll not be wasting much time in lots of introduction. Let's go down to the details of today's video. Now, if you want to get started investing in mutual fund, you need to understand what mutual fund is all about. Now, mutual fund is more like a pool of funds whereby the asset manager gets lots of money from various investors and put it into a pool of funds called mutual funds. Now, these investors collectively invest in various assets, and most mutual funds are low risk investment because of the investment they invest in are low risk investments that are short term. They can invest in things like treasury bill, commercial paper, bankers acceptance, and other short form investments, or even bonds too. They want to invest in these short term investments and low risk investments so that they can reduce your risks when you're investing in mutual fund. So let's say I want to get started investing in a mutual fund. I'll give my money to an asset manager and they would now invest that money for me. They'll give me my interest and later on they'll give me my capital when it's the maturation of that my investment. Now in Nigeria, lots of persons are investing in mutual fund. Since it's a low risk investment, you would see that they don't really give huge return on investment. When it comes to investments, the higher the risk, the higher your chance of getting some profit, and also the higher your chance of losing some profit. But when it comes to low risk investments, the lower your chance of getting lots of profit, and also the lower your chance of losing your money. So low risk investment is advised for those that are getting started investing. If you've not invested before, if you don't really know how the investment world works, I would advise that to get started with low risk investment, and that's why I'm recommending you get started with things like mutual fund. Now ETF is also a good investment for you if you don't really know how to pick a stock. But the difference between ETF and mutual fund is that for ETF you can trade it in the stock market, but for mutual fund, no, you don't trade it in the stock market. You buy it from the asset manager and you give them the money and they are going to invest for you. Now there are two types of mutual fund basically. There is the equity mutual fund and there is the money market mutual fund. In today's video I'll be focusing on the money market mutual fund because this one is the low risk type of mutual fund. The equity type of mutual fund is that they invest in stock. Now that one is a bit high risk because of the stock market is a volatile market, so it's a high risk investment. But the money market mutual fund, they invest in things like the treasury bill, the bankers acceptance, they invest in commercial paper, even bonds also. So that's a short-term investment and also a low-risk investment. So that's what I'll be dwelling on today. If you want to get started investing in mutual funds, specifically money market mutual fund, I'll be listing 5 money market mutual fund you can get started with from the comfort of your home. All you have to do is that you create an account with their asset management and you get started investing. Most of them with a minimum of 5,000 naira you can get started, while maybe 1 or 2 of them is 10,000 naira as the minimum for you to get started investing. Now when it comes to interest, mutual fund interest fluctuates in price because of the market return. So since they are not in control of the interest rate of the various investment they are investing in, they are also giving you that real-time information. Once there is an adjustment in where they are investing, they also inform you. So you can see that your mutual fund gets started with 20% and you now see that it's now dropping to 19% per annum or 18% per annum. For the purpose of this video, some of the interest rate I'll be mentioning are not static. You should understand that even if I mention it today, by tomorrow the interest rate might have fluctuated, might have gone up or it might have gone down. So you should also know that at the back of your mind. Now you see that almost all the mutual fund I'll be mentioning has their interest rate about 16%, 16.5, 16.8 thereabouts, and you can get started investing anyone you want to invest. So if you invest 100,000 naira, it means that per annum you are getting about 16,000 naira return on investment. Remember what I told you earlier, low risk investment does not really have a huge return on investment because since it's low risk, the return on investment too sometimes can be a bit low. Now the first money market mutual fund we'll be talking about is the Stanbic IBTC Money Market Mutual Fund. Now this one you can get started with 5,000 naira. I personally invest in this one and you can just get started by creating yourself on Stanbic IBTC asset management account. Once you've created yourself a Stanbic IBTC asset management account, you can get started investing. The interest rate is about 16.35% at the moment. So once you invest, your money starts adding up every day. You don't need to do anything. You just invest and you leave your money working for you. With a minimum of 5,000 naira, you can get started. You can download the Stanbic IBTC app 3.0. Now this app will help you track your investment. You can use the blue net section of the app to track your investment. The next money market mutual fund I want you to know about is the United Capital Money Market Mutual Fund. This interest rate is currently at 16.83%, and with a minimum of 10,000 naira, you can get started. All you have to do is to browse United Capital Money Market Mutual Fund. You click the website and you see information that will lead you to investing in that mutual fund. Now, the third mutual fund I'll be telling you about is the Afrinvest Plutus fund. Now, the Afrinvest Plutus fund is offered by Afrinvest, and Afrinvest is the parent company of Optimus. It's on Optimus app that you use to buy this money market mutual fund. Once you've downloaded the Optimus app and you've created an account, you can get started investing in this money market mutual fund. Even with as low as 5,000 naira, you can get started investing, and you'll be seeing all your information on your dashboard. You don't really need to do anything. Create yourself an Optimus account, Optimus by Afrinvest. You don't really need to get the Afrinvest account if you just want to invest in money market mutual fund using Optimus. Once you've downloaded the Optimus, create yourself an Optimus account, then you can invest. Now, once you invest, your money will start doubling up and you'll be seeing it on your dashboard. If you want to withdraw, it's seamless. You can withdraw at any time. A good thing about money market mutual fund is that they are easily liquid. Once you want to withdraw your money at any time, you can withdraw it. But most times, most money market mutual fund will tell you to leave your money for a minimum holding day of 30 days. So if you invest today, you cannot be able to withdraw it until the next 30 days. That's when you'll be able to withdraw it. Now, the fourth money market mutual fund is the FBN Money Market Mutual Fund. Also, the minimum of 5,000 naira, you can get started. This one is offered by First Bank Asset Management. All you have to do is to create an FBN Asset Management account and you can invest in that mutual fund. It's that easy. The next mutual fund we'll be talking about is the Vetiva Money Market Mutual Fund. This is currently pegged at 16.45%, and you can invest with a minimum of 5,000 naira. You just need to go to Vetiva Asset Management and you can get started investing in the Vetiva Money Market Mutual Fund. So you can literally see that investing in money market mutual fund is pretty much easy. Now, there are lots of mutual funds currently. Most of them are in CarryWise. If you have created yourself a CarryWise account, you can invest in most of this mutual fund. You can also invest directly by going to their asset management and investing for yourself. So anywhere you want to invest in money market mutual fund, it's easy for you. Just do it and get started investing. If you want to invest in money market mutual fund, you should bear in mind that this is a low risk investment, so you should not be scared that you will lose your money. But it's not about low risk investments that will not give you the best return on investment. So you should know that you can invest 50,000 naira and sometimes you cannot even get up to 10,000 naira profit or interest. So that's one thing you need to understand before you invest now and you see that the interest rate is a bit small and you start panicking. So you should know that it's a low risk investment. You're not losing your money, but you are not getting lots of money as a return on investment. So the deal for this video is that I make you understand what money market mutual fund is all about, or mutual fund in general, how to get started and how you can do it as a beginner just for yourself. And I think I've accomplished that purpose. But if you think you have more questions, you can drop it in the comment section, because I look forward to answering all your questions on money market mutual fund and also mutual funds. If you also have any other question as regards investing, you can drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, as I look forward to making lots of content as regards investing, finance, and some other things you need to know about the investment world. Till our next one, peace.